Hey guys, it's Laura Ingle, and we are outside federal court, day 5 of the Sean Combs sex trafficking trial. Here you see we've got a couple of reporters under that awning. It's raining again pretty hard here today. Let's go over some of the testimony really quick. Cassie Ventura, Sean Combs' ex, still on the stand, going back and forth about text messages once again. But today there was an audio recording heard for the first time by jurors about a conversation that Cassie Ventura had with a man who claimed that he had a video of one of their freak-offs, Sean Combs and Cassie. And she said, "What do you mean?" And she was very clearly upset on this audio tape, saying, "Who's in this tape? Who am I with? And I'm going to kill you." And I think that we could all understand if somebody had a videotape of you having sex, you'd be very upset. So there's this back and forth, and jurors and the courtroom, for that matter, are kind of hearing this different side, because we've been hearing a softer side of Cassie Ventura, talking about how she felt abused and humiliated and didn't want to do these freak-offs. Then yesterday, on Thursday, with the defense doing cross, we heard text messages being read aloud that showed that she claimed, at least in these text messages, that she did want to participate and she was looking forward to these freak-offs, and she was possibly going to be helping them set them up. So there's been a lot of back and forth about what took place and how they took place and where they took place in terms of freak-offs. She also said today, just before the lunch break, that she doesn't hate Sean Combs. That was the first time we heard that. She said, "I don't hate him, and I have love for the time," I'm paraphrasing here, that she has love and a remembrance of the time that they had together. So that was kind of surprising. And also, while questioning Cassie Ventura, the defense was asking about some of his erratic behavior and some of these fights that they had and when he got physical. And they asked Cassie Ventura, do you think that that could be when he was in a bipolar state? That's the first time that we heard anything about Diddy possibly being bipolar, but we'll probably hear a little bit more as we come back from the lunch break. And it sounds like the defense is going to be able to get through the testimony, the cross-examination of Cassie Ventura by the end of the day. And that's what the judge on Thursday had asked them to do, to kind of speed it along, streamline their cross, because she's 9 months pregnant, because they wanted to get her on and off the stand by Friday. And remember, the defense pushed back saying, look, this is the star witness. We need time. And I was talking with Sarah Azari and other criminal defense attorneys and other attorneys who have been watching this case, and they say, look, if they rush the star witness along, we could be hearing requests for a mistrial at some point. So everyone's got to be really careful about how this is being handled. So right now, you can see my friend over there. Maybe she'll talk to me if she has time. I know she's busy. That's Lauren Conlon underneath the awning there. My producer, Ava Pittman, has already gone back into the courtroom. We've got to get our spot because this is a big day that's wrapping up. Cassie Ventura could be off the stand by the end of the day. Then we're going to be hearing from Dawn Richard. Now, you might know that name because she was in an all-girl group called Danity Kane. She was on an MTV reality show that involved Sean Combs called Making the Band. She filed a lawsuit last year saying that she claimed that Sean Combs had groped her, grabbed her, threatened her, and she's going to be taking the stand right after. And there's also word that she had possibly witnessed Sean Combs allegedly do something to Cassie Ventura, some type of an altercation, possibly some type of physical assault. So a lot here on this day 5 of testimony, week number 1 of the Sean Combs trial here at federal court. I will see you back on News Nation and right here on this channel.